Hi beautiful souls, thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing something really out there. I've been instructed by Spirit to actually do something a little bit differently. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through all the letters of the alphabet, and I'm going to be pulling names. So if you've got, for instance, if you've got a name starting with A, like Angela, Antonio, it's not gender specific, just bearing in mind that it can actually work with your star sign as well. So if you're an Aries, that also comes under the A as well. I'm going to be passing on some messages from Spirit as well, and then I'm going to be pulling you a couple of cards just to see what extra information that you need as well. So very interesting concept that's going on here with this one. So I'll be going through all the letters of the alphabet and see what messages come up and see what cards are for you. Just bearing in mind that it won't resonate with everybody, but take what you need and discard the rest. And I'll be getting on with it shortly. So thanks for joining me. Hi beautiful souls, this reading is for those of you that have your name starting with the letter D. So very interesting. This could be for David, it could be for Dominica, it could be for Dominic, it could be for Danielle. And it's such a beautiful way and concept that Spirit has brought this through, because I'm going to be passing on some messages first, and then I'm going to be going to the Kipper deck, Tarot Grand Lux, and then the pulling a card from the Chinese Fortune reading cards by Sharina Starr. All the details are below. And just one of the messages that Spirit has brought through for you, for those of you that have the name starting with D, is to just keep going, really keep going, and bring everything that you have tried so hard to go for, just bring it to fruition, making sure that you're not giving up. Because this is something, and it's very interesting, because I've had a couple of messages also too from the other letters that I've had about not giving up. So it's a very interesting time. Maybe you've been really working so hard and you haven't been able to see, the forest for the trees, put it that way. And, you're starting to give up hope, but Spirit's not saying that. It just says, keep going, because it's going to be divinely ordered. So that's beautiful. So for those of you that have the letter D starting with your name, let's go and let's have a look from a card from the Kipper deck. See what else that needs to be told for you guys and gals. Lovely. Courthouse. Interesting. Now, when this one comes up, it can mean that you are dealing with legal matters. But there's also, and I get the feeling it's sort of like the judicial system. So you could be actually having just rewards for your efforts. You could be also just be aware as well, because I am hearing about speeding fines. So just be aware of that one. Don't be in too much of a hurry, but keep plowing through as well. So keep going. So if you are dealing with a court in any way, shape or form, please know that it pays to be disciplined as well. And listen, keep going, not doing the wrong thing, of course, but keep going, keep being that, or coming into your power, slowly starting to push through the barriers, particularly if you've tried to do something that has held you back for a little bit of while. You may be actually dealing with somebody who needs to, or you may be having to deal with the fine print. So somebody you may come across that you have to have some fine print, going over some fine print. So if you've got a business or anything like that, you may be signing a contract. That could mean that you need a lawyer to have a little bit of a look over things for you as well. So keep going. If you feel that you're reaching your peak or you're reaching the end of your tether, one of the two, keep going, because if you're going to have some legal dealings, more than anything, it looks to be positive more than anything. Okay, we're going to give you a card from the Tarot Grand Lux. That one has flown out, but I'm not going to take that one as well. So let's have a look here. If it's meant to come up, it's meant to come up. So this is for those of you that have the name starting with the letter D. All right. This is interesting, the Ten of Wands. the Ten of Wands comes up and it says, you know what, this is the end of it. This is the end of burdens. This is the end of, you know, that hard slog. Perhaps you've been working really, really hard, can't see the end of it. Keep going. I tell you what, the Ten of Wands saying it's the end of that weight on your shoulders. So now you can look better. Maybe you've had court dealings to deal with. Maybe you've sat there and gone, well, look, I can't do this alone, and I've had to get in contact with somebody. Yeah, that can go over the fine print of things more than anything. Please know that this is the end of that hard slog. So that is a good indicator there. So keep going, keep going. So which is beautiful. Now I'm going to pull you a card from the Chinese fortune reading cards by Sharina Starr. Now, it won't resonate with everybody, so please bear with that, take that in mind. And look at that. That's a sun card, indicating there is much happier times ahead. So if you take that into consideration, it's the end of crap. Now the sun's coming up. It's happier. The future's looking bright. So you start better wearing your shades there. It's looking really good. So please know that should you have been dealing with court proceedings, it's looking really good for you here coming through, and it's saying that things are going to get happier, better, much better. So the sun is there for you. Enjoy your reading for those of you that have the name starting with D, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.